Welcome to the COD show. COD show, 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 COD show. Yeah, welcome to the COD show, player. You know what time it is? Welcome back to the COD show. I'm your guy, your host, Diddy Old Nasties. That's right. And you know what? Welcome to the 4th episode of the COD show. You know, last week's episode, 3rd episode, was lit. It's crazy. This guy dropped a lot of jewels on us. If you hadn't checked it out, check out my Remy and Red interview, man, from last week. Dope interview, man. The guy dropped knowledge on us. You know, there's some things in that interview I still go back to. I'm going to continue to go back to for future subjects on this COD show, man. And the guy dropped a lot of jewels. Salute to you, man. Salute to you, Remy Red. My guy, Remy Red 22. Right. Man, this week, got a pretty cool episode, man. No guest this week, no guest. Riding solo dolo on this one, man. But it's a topic that I want to touch on, you know. But first of all, I want to talk about what's going on in Call of Duty. You know, I like to talk about the grind that I'm on. You know, I'm on this 400 key grind for these triple plays, man. You have a triple play going on in Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. You know, I'm on this 400 key grind, Infinite Warfare right now, man. I think I'm at 290 something or whatever. I can knock that out tonight. The rest tonight, man. I'd rather grind for it than spend my hard-earned money on it, man. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I dropped the dollars on the, ain't no telling what I'm going to get out of the supply drop. I might get a whole bunch of camos, man. But anyway, triple play is live. Triple play is real. Last week, they had some pretty cool contracts. You know, not contracts. Pretty cool supply drop. I was able to unlock a couple epic variants. You know, I'm all about the epic variant, or good or bad, you know. But anyway, got the G-Rail epic variant. That's a beast. That's something you should check out. If you're lucky enough to get it. And check this out. I got the epic variant. No, not the epic variant, but the MK2 variant of the Fallout, the Ep4 Fallout. Salute to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been looking for that, or the epic variant of the Flatline. Dope shit. But let's get into why we're here. Obviously, you know the title of today's episode. Alright? So obviously, you know what we're going to talk about. Is it cheating or is it evolution? Let's start off with this. What is cheating? What is cheating in Call of Duty today? Now, some would say hacks. What is a hack? A hack is, hack could be considered what was happening in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 now. You go on Black Ops 2 now, you're going to see individuals with clay figures flying around the map, throwing bombs, riding rockets and all kind of crazy shit, going up under the map. That's a hack. You know, finding little spots in the map. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about hardware devices that they've come out with, the new technology that give an unfair advantage. We're going to talk about hacks, all right? We're going to talk about hardware, all right? First of all, I like to say this. I'm not sure, because once upon a time, a regular Scuf controller was considered cheating. We'll get into that, all right? So to start off, what is cheating? What is cheating today in Call of Duty in 2017? All right. For me, I don't really pay attention too much. I know I'm a beast in the game. You know, I'm a hog in the game, so I don't really complain or care about another person's KD or their playing style. Not to an extent where it's going to stop me from playing the game. I enjoy the game that much, win, lose, or draw. I win more than I lose, you know, obviously. But in my opinion, there's some say I've seen some people say that 1 in 4 players online are considered cheats or playing with some type of modded device. All right, we'll talk about that too. We'll talk about that also. What is a modded device? You know? But the question is, what is cheating? What is considered cheating? Because what's cheating to you may not be cheating to someone else. You know? Unfair advantages. What are unfair advantages, man? Unfair advantages in Call of Duty. Let's dive into it. All right. So, in my opinion, a person that cheats, I get more pissed off at teammates that are boosting over someone with a modded device. Now that I've been in this Call of Duty community for a while now, I'm starting to spot different things. I'm playing with a whole lot of different players, not just my same circle. They're dropping knowledge on the board. I'm getting that game from people that have more Call of Duty experience with than me. But I'm getting that knowledge. I'm starting to peep a couple things out. All right, so boosters, that's cheating in my book. A booster is a guy that jumps on your team and he might have a buddy on the other team and they're just partied up. He's just getting slaughtered. He's doing call outs for your position. He's on our team, giving call outs to his buddy, getting slaughtered. I'm talking about this guy he might accidentally kill two people, 2 and 32 or something like that, just throwing the game away. I play kill confirm most of the time. Just giving up tags, giving up streaks, giving up tags, doing stupid stuff like shooting at you or whatever, especially if I'm beasting. I'm almost on a kill. I'm on a streak. A guy might jump in front of my lane, my bullet path. In Black Ops 3, if I kill you 3 times, I'm kicked. Bye streak. But in Infinite Warfare, it's ricochet ammunition, ricochet fire. I'm gonna kill myself first. That really pisses me off. Boosters can suck a fat one, But I like to say to all the boosters out there, every now and then, man, you catch a square in your lobby, effing up the game, man. But that's cheating in my book. All right, we're gonna talk about hacks. All right, we're gonna talk about hardware. All right. First of all, I like to say this. I'm not sure, because once upon a time, a regular Scuf controller was considered cheating. We'll get into that. All right. So to start off, what is cheating? What is cheating today in Call of Duty in 2017? All right. For me, I don't really pay attention too much. I know I'm a beast in the game. I'm a hog in the game, so I don't really complain or care about another person's KD or their playing style. Not to an extent where it's going to stop me from playing the game. I enjoy the game that much, win, lose, or draw. I win more than I lose, obviously. But in my opinion, there's some say I've seen some people say that 1 in 4 players online are considered cheats or playing with some type of modded device. All right, we'll talk about that too. We'll talk about that also. What is a modded device? But the question is, what is cheating? What is considered cheating? Because what's cheating to you may not be cheating to someone else. Unfair advantages. What are unfair advantages, man? Unfair advantages in Call of Duty. Let's dive into it. All right. So, in my opinion, a person that cheats, I get more pissed off at teammates that are boosting over someone with a modded device. Now that I've been in this Call of Duty community for a while now, I'm starting to spot different things. I'm playing with a whole lot of different players, not just my same circle. They're dropping knowledge on the board. I'm getting that game from people that have more Call of Duty experience with than me. But I'm getting that knowledge. I'm starting to peep a couple things out. All right, so boosters, that's cheating in my book. A booster is a guy that jumps on your team and he might have a buddy on the other team and they're just partied up. He's just getting slaughtered. He's doing call outs for your position. He's on our team, giving call outs to his buddy, getting slaughtered. I'm talking about this guy he might accidentally kill 2 people, 2 and 32 or something like that, just throwing the game away. I play kill confirm most of the time. Just giving up tags, giving up streaks, giving up tags, doing stupid stuff like shooting at you or whatever, especially if I'm beasting. I'm almost on a kill. I'm on a streak. A guy might jump in front of my lane, my bullet path. You know, in Black Ops 3, if I kill you 3 times, I'm kicked. Bye street. But in Infinite Warfare, it's ricochet ammunition, ricochet fire. I'ma kill myself first. That really pisses me off. Boosters can suck a fat one, you know. But I like to say, you to all the boosters out there, every now and then, man, you catch a square in your lobby, effing up the game, man. You know, so, but that's cheating in my book. All right. So another example of cheating may be like a lot of my partners were talking about the modded controllers. Okay, a modded controller could be another device that someone can have a advantage if you know what you're doing. Someone can have an unfair advantage if they know what they're doing with a modded controller. A modded controller nowadays could mean several different things. I remember when I first discovered Scuf. All right, Scuf, you have the paddles on the back. Bam, you see paddles on the back. This is my PS4 Scuf. All right, cool. My Xbox One Scuf. This is my first Scuf. The Xbox One is a little wear and tear, but you know, some would say this is an unfair advantage. You have the paddles, and if you checked out episode 2, Styles the Icon broke it down that he mentioned that he was going up against guys that were playing with Scuf. So when we jump, we have the boost movement, the advanced movements in Advanced for Black Ops 3 and now Infinite Warfare. All right, so if a guy jumps, you know, I can still aim. You know, I'm accurate with my aim, or the opponent may be more accurate with his aim while he's jumping. Styles' Icon complaint was he couldn't be as accurate while he was jumping. So therefore, you know, a guy with a Scuf, or maybe even a cinch controller. This was my first, I call it PS4 modded controller. You have the buttons on the side instead of the paddles underneath. It's the buttons. So, is that cheating? Or is that evolution of the game? I don't know. It depends on your point of view. But my thing is, the reason why I got this is because I knew it existed and I knew other guys were playing with it. All right? Other players online were playing with Scuf controllers. All right? You see, if you're in the gaming community, you know about a Scuf controller. You know, that's either you're going to adapt and grab one, or you're going to get slaughtered, or just sit back and complain about it and just be a bitch and bitch all day about it. Or are you going to adapt? That's my question. All right. So, but is that cheating? Good question. Is that cheating? I don't know. Well, I'm not sure if that's cheating. Am I a cheater because I have a Scuf controller? I'm not sure. All right. Another thing, mouse and keyboard. Okay. All right. Is that cheating? We don't know. I don't know for sure. Is it an unfair advantage to use a mouse? This is just my computer mouse. I had switched over to a mouse and a thing. When you're on your computer, whether you're surfing the net or not, whatever you're doing, you're going to use some type of pointing device, a mouse. Think about this. Think about if you were using your thumbsticks on the computer, trying to select something. Would you be as accurate with the mouse? You can pinpoint anything you want to with the mouse. Boom, you can click on anything. You click on your links with a mouse. How many times do you miss that link or that button or whatever you're trying to select with the mouse? How many times do you miss? My accuracy is probably in the 98% accurate. I hardly ever miss with a mouse. Think about that. All right. So is that an unfair advantage? I hadn't played with a mouse on the console, like that. And that's why I've heard people say that PC gamers are a lot better than console gamers because of the precise aiming ability of a mouse. All right. Now, just recently, since I've been, like I said, I've been in different circles. I'm starting to realize that I'm playing against a lot of mouse and keyboard players in the Infinite Warfare. You know what? Let's backwind that. Now that I think about it, and now that I'm doing my research, it's always existed. Always existed. When I started playing MW3, go on YouTube now. It's mouse and keyboard console players on MW3. You do your own research. I'm not name dropping any type of device. All right, that would allow you to do this, but it's out there. All right. So it's always existed. I just didn't know about it because I'm so focused on my game. I don't really care about, what they're using. Bring it on. I've been playing against mouse and keyboard individuals since I started playing, evidently. All right. But mouse and keyboard is another device. All right. But is that cheating? Do your research. But check this out. Food for thought. PlayStation 4 or PlayStation has stamped their own mouse and keyboard device. It's called a TAC. Check it out. I'm only name dropping it because it's stamped by PlayStation. If you go on PlayStation.com, you will find this device. It's a mouse and keyboard called a TAC. The TAC Pro, I think. Yeah, TAC Pro. For the PlayStation 4. Alright? That's a device that these guys are out here using. Is that an unfair advantage? Or is it evolution? Evolution of the game, I don't know. PlayStation has stamped it. Now, I've also seen conflicting reports. I don't know if it's fake news or not, but I've seen warnings from Activision warning individuals about mouse and keyboard. I don't know if that's fake news or not. I don't know where that news came from, the source of it, but I just remember reading. I didn't go too deep into it. Fuck it. I don't care. To be honest with you. I just play my game, like I said. All right. I never used any of these devices, but I know they're out there. Well, another type of hardware. It's a little memory card looking thing. I'm not going to name drop this particular thing. It's a jitter mod. All right. Plug your controller into this jitter mod. Now you have the ability to rapid fire any weapon. Jump shots. You can program it to do jump shots. You can turn your regular PS4 controller into anything you want, almost. And you can also you can plug this thing into your USB, and you can have the ability to use the Xbox One or Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 or mouse and keyboard with any console, man. Anything you plug this thing into, control it. You can adjust the settings. Now, voila, you have the ability to play your console with whatever device is on the other end of it, whether it be a PlayStation controller, Xbox One controller, get the drift. You know what I'm talking about. So, is that cheating or is that evolution? All right. And another thing, another point. A lot of people are saying, as I've been doing this research, a lot of people have been saying, a lot of players online have been saying that they're more comfortable with using a mouse and keyboard while playing console. That's why they don't use the controller. Okay? And I can dig that. It's all about personal preference. But does it give you an unfair advantage? I'm not sure. So is it considered cheating? I really think it's all up to you and what you think, your views. Or do you feel like it's evolution of the game? Because evidently, they wouldn't be making these devices if it didn't work. And obviously, it do work. I ran across a cat in a lobby that had a 6.8 AD. Obviously, that guy's the greatest Call of Duty player that I've ever seen. His win-loss record, freaking, I don't know, man. Like, his game streak was 140 win game streak or something like that. You know how you love that. And he was running with a squad of killers that was just like him. They might not have had the 1.6 point such and such KD, but they was some real killers. All right. Are they modded out? I don't know. But those stats were unreal to me. I was like, I'm thinking about, all right, Swag and Korean, man. You know, those guys have those KDs seem high to me, you know. But those, I think, Swag plays with a Scuf. I've never seen Korean's hands on a controller. I don't know. I'm not saying that he's cheating, but I'm just saying I've never seen his hands on a controller. But those KDs are like, I feel like I can get a KD point such and such, 6.8. I don't know. But is that cheating? Or is that evolution of the game? Is that where we're going? Game, because I think all these consoles, they want the money regardless of what it is. All right, at the sacrifice of the guy, the casual gamer. The casual gamer not going to stand a chance against these guys. They're not going to stand a chance against Call of Duty veterans anyway. But you add in the mouse precision accuracy, all right. He just has the regular controller. He's already at disadvantage because his lack of knowledge of the game. But would that ruin the game for the casual gamer? When I started out, I was a casual Call of Duty gamer. All right, check this out. I got slaughtered. It didn't matter if you had a mouse and keyboard, a Scuf controller, whatever you had. I was getting slaughtered because I didn't have the knowledge of the game. Fast forward to 2017, Infinite Warfare. Knowledge of the game is what's keeping my head above water, so I can go toe to toe with anybody. I might not go 60 and 0 or whatever, drop 85 kills, but best believe, boy, gonna hold it down. I'm gonna come out of the game with a positive KD, and I think that's what y'all guys gotta understand. Your knowledge of the game don't mean. Your knowledge of the game is what's gonna get you through, no matter what type of hardware you're using. If you don't know what the hell you're doing, it doesn't matter. You can go out and spend hundreds of dollars, man. By the way, these mods that I'm talking about are expensive. All right, expensive to the regular Joe, to me, regular working man. I'm a regular guy, bro. I work. All right, but I did drop the dollars on this Scuf. Now, think about it like this. With the money you spent on the Scuf, you can go and get the mouse and keyboard and everything like that, and everything that comes with it. It's about the same price, so it's either or. All right. That's just the food for thought. All right. Just bear in mind, Video Nassus does not. The COD show does not condone any type of cheating, of any kind. If you consider it cheating, in any of these devices that I've named or didn't name or talked about, in this podcast, I don't condone or endorse any of them. Just preference. All right, just preference, personal preference. But really though, I just think that the game is heading. Let's backwind. Let's backwind. This is a key point. All right, this is a key point. Check this out. Think about it like this. All right, it took us into the future. All right, they've added movements to the game that wasn't there before. All right, Call of Duty Ghosts had the slide ability, and also I think it had the lean. You know what I mean? You got that gangster lean. You can knock them off from around a rock or whatever. That was mind blowing to me, man. I was like, oh, boy, Call of Duty ain't playing. They don't add all these new movements. That's my mindset. These new movements. All right, but then I seen the trailer for the Advanced Warfare. Oh man, these guys were wall running, 3-level maps. All right, so okay, think about it like that, player. You double jumping now. Okay, now you only have so many fingers to keep on the controller. All right, that opened the door for the Scuf. That opened the door for all these other devices. All right, can't jump and aim. Some of us can't jump and aim. I know some button layouts. I just switched to tactical flip probably like 5 months ago, mate. I just found out about it. Like I say, your boy's rolling in the right circles now. I'm getting the game. But okay, so I'm rolling tactical flip with a Scuf. Do I have an unfair advantage? Huh? Maybe. I know it feels good. It feels better to me. When I play with that type of button layout. I mean, I fucks with it. So, but anyway, man, check this out. All right, so they're taking us into the future with all these advanced movements. That opened the floodgates for all these devices, all these mods, or if you want to call them mods. I remember the cheap modded controller was $69 when Ghost came out. It gave you like this little jitter mod where you can rapid fire your gun, you can switch the button layout, code it a certain way where you can reload or whatever. But that shit didn't work. Whatever company made that, I don't even remember. You know, but I bought one. I'm thinking I'm about to light it up. You know, that shit didn't work. It was just a beautiful controller. It was just a regular controller at the end. Those little mods, the little mapping or whatever. I got it off eBay, whatever. That didn't work. So be careful out there. You might get hosed. Do your research before you buy something. That's all I can really tell you. But they took us into the future. So I'm just saying that to say this. Call of Duty took us there. All right. These games with all these boost movements or advanced movements, they took us there to we had to adapt. The players had to adapt with the game, I think. All right, to sum everything up, come to a close. All right, my final point. Is it cheating or is it evolution? All right. My opinion, it's evolution. Call of Duty has always been about winning. It's survival of the fittest. All right. Always will be, always has been. All right. Think about it like that. So people are adapting to the play style, to the game. People are adapting to the game. All right. So all the people that are complaining about unfair advantages, better go get you one. That's all I can say. Go get you one that fits your play style. But just shut up and stop playing the game. And that alludes to my another point. I've seen another YouTuber explaining this. It's gonna kill the game for the casual player. Now, I don't like that part because I feel like everybody should jump on, and have their own Call of Duty experience. That part I don't like. I don't like that the casual gamer is having a bad experience because I have some guys in the clan that just started playing last year. One of them just plays maybe once every 2 weeks or so. But check this out. I mean, he gets his game on when he's with us in the party. But for the most part, he gets slaughtered. But he doesn't even care about what the other team's using if he's getting killed by a guy that's using a mouse and keyboard. Hell, I don't care. He's just having fun with the game. So my advice to the guys that are just starting out and you're hearing about all of this, these mods and these guys with mods, don't even worry about it. Just enjoy the game. That's what it's there for. Enjoy your experience, man. Enjoy the game. But really, I think it's just evolution, survival of the fittest. You get out and lay down. That's how it is out there in the Call of Duty community now. Out there in the Call of Duty streets, man. That's not, and that's just how it's always going to be as we move forward. And this podcast is for the culture. I'm trying to move the culture forward. I'm gonna continue to play the game. I don't care what y'all using out there. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. All right. I'm gonna play my games. Whatever I'm using, Scuf, whatever. It fits my play style. All right. I'm not gonna win every gun battle. I know that. Give me a good 89% of my gun battles. I'm gonna try to win. I'm gonna try to win it. It don't matter. I'm still gonna have fun. So, just to sum it up, I think it's evolution of the game, man. Evolution of the game. And anybody out there that's listening, if you use a mouse and keyboard or you're using some type of mod and you don't care about coming on the show and talk about it, coming on the podcast and discussing it with me about it, that's cool. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. That's what this podcast is for. Sparking conversations. You talk about it. I have yet to hear anybody say, man, I was beasting with the mouse and keyboard, bro. I've never heard anybody say that. All I see is the stuff or regular controller. I don't see anybody bragging about using the mouse and keyboard. That man, I slaughtered the guy. There's a couple of YouTubers out there. But they're not even really YouTube. They're just like, look, this is how I hook my mouse and keyboard up. I did it like this. Did it like this. They don't really have like, I consider them actual YouTubers. But they are out there. And those guys are welcome to come on the show, man. I like to invite y'all guys to the show. Matter of fact, I'm going to reach out to a couple of y'all. I'll let your boy, man. But it's definitely evolution of the game. Adapt. That's all I can tell you. Adapt and continue to have fun out there in those lobbies. And again, I do this for the community, man. I don't care what you use. All right? Yeah, just like that. Just like that. It's short and sweet this week. Short and sweet this week, man. I got some things coming up for next week. Be sure to tune in. Be sure to tune in, man. For those that staying down with your boy, need to mess with me. Need to mess with me. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all, man. Video Ness. Old Ness is killer. I'm out. Signing off. Episode number 4 is cheating. Evolution. I'll let you.